When I think about family, like growing up, my mom taught us two values. Like the two most important things in life are God and family. My name is Nayibe Capellan, and I am located in Belleville, New Jersey. My mom's mom had 16 children, and my dad's mom had 9 children. So I come from a large family. And I know all my aunts and uncles, most of them are still living, all my cousins. But my nuclear family, my mom, my dad, my two sisters, my nephews, my son, they're kind of like the essence of who I am. Every Sunday, we would have dinner. We would either do it at my aunt's house or at our house. My family has a bakery. Every time it was somebody's birthday, we would show up with the cake. And it would be on a Sunday because they were always working during the week, and Saturdays was the busiest day for the bakery. So the only
Mm.
days we would have to get together were Sundays after church. And it's something that to this day, even yesterday, I was like, oh my God, let me go see my parents. So I drove down to Jersey City to spend time with them. It's just like Sundays were family days for us growing up. When I was growing up, I actually spent summers in DR because my parents thought felt it was really important for us to learn our history, our culture, our familial traditions. So I spent the summers with my aunts or with my grandmother. So growing up, I wanted Jeremiah to have the same access, but I wanted him to learn both cultures because they are similar. Blending the cultures for him has been an amazing thing to see as he evolves in age. He's 19 now. My family, they didn't have a lot of means, and they were able to start a bakery out of their house. And my mom went and she got a little certification on how to make Dominican cakes, and we set up a pizza oven in our kitchen, and we operated this family business for almost 2 decades. And one day we were reported to the health department because who knew you couldn't bake cakes out of your house. When that happened, my family came together and pooled resources, and they helped my mom fundraise. Essentially, they gave her money to lease a bakery. She got a video store, outfitted it into a bakery. Carmen Rosa Bakery still lives on, passed it down to my sister. She was able to put us through college, put us through private schools. None of that would have happened without one, our family, because they didn't have to go to a bank and take a loan out. They didn't have to,
Mm.
like, they pooled their resources together. Even buying their first home, it was my uncle and my mom who went in together and got a two-family home. And eventually my mom bought my uncle out. The house I live in now, it was my parents' home and they sold it to me. Um,
Mm.
so I think in terms of actual assets, um, the way we have moved and navigated through this economy and this country has been leveraging each other's assets. It's interesting because when I got divorced, divorce was so hard. Like grief is hard, and I was able to assemble a divorce support committee made up of my friends. And while I was going through the toughest time, there were 6 of them, all rotated, all played a different role in my healing from like this is how you get your finances together. My line sister's a finance person, so she got my finance. The other person was like, you need to work out, you need to get your physical health together. The other person was like, look into your soul, love yourself, like focused on my social emotional well-being. So all my friends played a specific role. And when I think about, losing what I thought at that time was the most important person to me, I think that moment showed me that family is more than blood, it's more than who you marry, it's who you bring into your life and who you keep into your life. Because most of my friends have been around for 20, 30 years, and they're my family. Like my friends are sometimes my emergency contacts. They're driving me to appointments and to surgeries. They, watching over my son. My best friend is his godfather. Like he was my maid of honor at my wedding. So friends I consider family, and they're the essence of who I am. So the word family is so expansive, aside from blood relatives to me. When I tell you I have a village, it's I just cry thinking about like how they show up for me every single day.